Hello, my name is Amelia Reeder, and I'm just sort of going to give a presentation about my experience as shadowing in the optometry department. So, over the past couple of years, I completed 90 hours of shadowing with several different doctors in several different clinical settings. So what I mean by that is I've shadowed private practices and I've also shadowed big institutional practices. And that has allowed me to see different styles in patient care and kind of how clinics are operated in different types of settings like that. So one of the biggest things I've learned was the difference between private and larger practices. I've learned that in a private practice, appointments are way slower paced. The doctors spend more time getting to know their patients and understanding their lifestyle more so. And I enjoyed seeing like relationships being developed with the doctor and the patient. I thought that was really, really cool to experience. On the other hand, at bigger institutes such as Northeast Eye Institute, which is where I did most of my shadowing hours with Dr. Yasilavich, the environment was way faster paced. The clinic saw about 20 patients a day, whereas the private practice was seeing about 8, 10 at max patients a day. So they were seeing 20 patients a day. They had a huge team, so many technicians, so many front desk ladies. So I observed how important the technicians truly are and how much of a role they play in preparing the patients to take them back in to see the doctor. So watching them work as a team, the doctor and the technicians and the staffs and the assistants and the front desk receptionists, watching all of them has showed me how much teamwork really matters in an optometry environment and any type of healthcare environment. So during my shadowing, I also learned about certain eye conditions and patient education. I observed doctors explaining like eyelid hygiene, which is something that not many people think about. Like, yeah, we wash our face every day. Are you scrubbing your eyelids and eyelashes every day? I've noticed that with the older patients, since they are getting droopy eyelids, it's harder to clean in the crevices, and that is something that I've seen a lot of patients just experiencing dry eye. And so that's something that you have to, as a doctor, kind of explain to your patient and be like, hey, this is happening because of this. And the patients were shocked when they heard that, which is, it's just a simple fix as something as little as hygiene, but it's not something that the patients had thought about. So hearing that was really cool to see that like you're actually teaching your patients things. And obviously there's way more than just hygiene that they're teaching when it comes to serious diseases and things like that. But that was cool to see. So overall, shadowing has helped me realize that optometry is a great fit for my personality. I enjoy routine. I enjoy structure. I enjoy building relationships with people. I love talking. I was on the gymnastics team at SUU, and as a former gymnast, just speaking from my experience, gymnastics is about repetition and perfecting skills that you have been doing for years on end. And I've had the same routine for about 4 years, and I have worked all 4 years to put that routine out there and do it to the best of my abilities. And it's the same thing over and over and over again. So some doctors that I've shadowed kind of expressed a type of concern as like, it is a pretty boring profession. That's something that like I thrive in, but like just letting you know, like they were kind of approaching it in like a cautious way. And I respected their honesty, to be honest. I thought that that was good of them to be like, here's all the great things, but like there is this one con. And I didn't see it as a con because that is a type of environment that I thrive in, and that's a type of environment that I would say, well experienced in. So that actually made me more excited about this profession and this type of career. But overall, I've just learned a ton of things about healthcare systems and the eye itself. And so it really solidified my desire to continue preparing to go to optometry school and make optometry a career in my future. So just to sum things up, I learned about patient care. I learned about different practice settings. I learned about teamwork. I learned about realizing the realities of healthcare professions. And most importantly, it strengthened my confidence in pursuing optometry. And now that I have so many shadowing hour experiences and so many things that I've seen over and over again, it really made me solidify my choice in becoming an optometrist. So that's all. Thank you for listening.